consumed the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
He seems to be in a rush. Come see what
Listen here, citizen. Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay.
You there! Yes, you!
Thief! You are you to deliver I want.
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
أنت حسانة.
Has he lost his mind?
Don't do that again, understand?
He's going to hurt himself.
He's going to hurt himself.
I won't help him.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Right, where are you?
Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is...
You must not trespass here.
They seem...
Who's responsible for this?
stand in defense of our great civilization.
أنت حسان فصل حقير سأقطع يديك كتهدد. Away with you.
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
Left. أنت حسان.
You have no business here. It's forbidden for you to be here.
We've quietly agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women long since gone to dust. Good people of the mass, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past.
You cannot
This
lie
is a
forever!
righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era,
There,
one
he's
of
there!
truth and
Shoot
unity,
after him! Faster!
governed by singular wisdom.
He must be stopped. He runs to the king as he does. After him.
Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Hazır olunca ortaya çıkacak. Kovalayın!
Stealing my presents? That will cost you your life!
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes, Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! Thief! You are...
When you are exposed, use sharp turns or climb over buildings to break your pursuer's line of sight.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubair and Sabrand.
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
must be running from something.
What's he running from?
All reckless.
Use free running to escape from a fight when exposed. Sprint to lose your enemies, and jump through merchant stands to avoid the crowd.
Greetings, Altair. What news?
Al-Muallim has named another. Calls himself Sabrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic, he resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Akka's port.
I'll start my work at once.
Here are the places where you should focus your search. On the docks east of here, among the ships and their crews. At the chapel to the northeast, near the cross overlooking the port. And to the north, in front of St. John's Gate.
This is most helpful. My thanks for the guidance.
Altair.
Yes, Rafiq.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believed myself above the Creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
Haltet eure Augen offen! Er wird bestimmt wiederkommen!
You're not supposed to be here. Leave.
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft!
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt.
Help! Anyone, please help me!
Elender Dieb! Du wirst sterben! This place is restricted. Be gone! Oh! Oh!
He must be late for something. He'll have someone.
Oh, he's all right.
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal.
Stop him before he hurts himself.
Bandit, j'aurai ta peau.
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
Bandit, j'aurai ta peau.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Maudit voleur. Je te ferai trancher la main.
Why are you doing this?
He's gonna hurt himself.
What's it?
And when he does, I won't help him. Go pester someone else.
No, please don't leave my just
All ships must now be turned over to the Teutonic
No,
Order.
don't do that.
Rates and
That's
concerns
more
must be
money.
presented to the guild representative at the court of the
How about you
chain.
turn around?
Failure to comply
Where's the one
will result
responsible
in
for this?
imprisonment. All docked vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
You shouldn't have done that. Anyone see him? I can't find him.
All docked vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
Bewegung!
Money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick and hungry. I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please.
Il n'y a rien à faire ici.
Money, sir.
Fiche-moi le temps.
I'm poor, I'm sick and hungry.
Do I look like a merchant? No. So go away. Leave me alone, for Christ's sake.
I've decided to reduce prices on everything. Pow! My good people, your search has come to an end. I've anything anyone could possibly need. Everything new, everything's perfectly priced. Come see what I have to offer.
Go away! Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez. Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez. That's unwise. I have to dare you. Good Lord, don't make me laugh.